Alright, well, I've been after one of these for a while. It's something a little different. A couple years ago, I said I told myself I was going to get a diesel 2-cylinder, and here it is. I picked this up just the other day, and it is a 1957 John Deere 820, 7.7 liter 2-cylinder diesel engine with a 4-cylinder pony motor for starting, or cranking engine for starting. Runs pretty good. Bought it. They were pull starting it. Took $50 6-volt battery, and I had to take the hood off, make a couple adjustments to the fuel system on the pony motor, and got it going. This tractor came out of an estate. It doesn't appear as though it's been worked all that hard recently, or it's just got a major oil problem. I don't know which one it is quite yet, but it runs decent. It's got plenty of power as it sits right now. And we'll come around to the back, and so there's no 3-point on these tractors. It's just a drawbar tractor. However, on this one, hopefully it's not too dark in here, I do have the rear hydraulics and also the PTO. So you see the PTO right there and the rear hydraulics right there. You know, overall it's in pretty good shape. There's no really major holes, dents, dings, or anything. I got normal wear and tear. It has been repainted. Tires are okay. They're a little bit cracked here and there. Probably new tires in the next couple years at some point. The rims do have something in them. So the rims probably will need to be replaced in some point in the future, not anytime soon. But yeah, let me get up front there and I'll show you a couple of other things that I need to do to it. So I'm pretty happy with it. It should be a fun project over the next couple years to work on. Make some videos about, hopefully one day make a video of it plowing and or doing something, pulling something or running something off the PTO. Maybe in next year I'll take it to a show or something if I can prove that it works well, and I'm confident I can take it to a show. I'll take it to a show and maybe put it on a sawmill or something. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. So here, let me get around to the other side and I'll tell you about some of the things I know I need to do. Alright, so couple of the big things, you can see the oil on top of the engine and stuff. That's mostly coming from the exhaust. It's actually leaking all back in there, and I'm not sure if the tractor just needs to be worked or if it needs new rings or whatever. I mean, this is going to be just a fun multi-year project, so if it needs rings, not a big deal. Biggest thing right now is the fuel system leaks. Evidently behind this plate right here, it's leaking down the frame, and anytime it runs it's leaking. And then the other thing is it needs a new water pump. The water pump right here, you see that's not all that great, so and the water pump's leaking, so it'll eventually need a new water pump. It squeaks when you run it, so that's something else. One of the reasons that I probably even ended up with this tractor is because of the crack that used to be in the frame. So you can see right here where it was repaired down through the center, and then when you come over here, there's this crack right here. It's been repaired. I'm not particularly worried about it with what I'm going to do with it. Eventually I'll probably find another 820 and just replace the whole front cast piece there. It's a single piece. I did look in the part diagram before I bought it, so there's one on eBay right now, but it's like $1,700 bucks. I'd rather just buy another tractor and take parts from it. So that's something that I'll have to consider. But overall, let me get around here and I'll get it started up for you and show you. There's lots of videos with pony starts, but I'll figure I'll let you listen to it start up. So let me get up on the seat and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, I really need a GoPro for this, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this just sitting up here. Anyway, so controls as you sit in the seat. got your gear shifter down here. You got your transmission fill there. You got your outside brakes. Hopefully this video comes out with how dark it is. You've got, this is your clutch for your starting engine to crank over the big engine. This is your decompression lever. You've got, this is the gas for your pony motor. This is the throttle for the pony motor. This is the choke for the pony motor. This is your tachometer, speedometer, and hour meter. The hour meter does work. It has been counting up. You have your button indicating ignition. So when you turn this on, that lights up. That gives you ignition to the pony motor. You have your pony motor start button. You have your amp button, or amp gauge, fuel gauge, oil pressure gauge, and water temperature gauge. So far, I have not been able to get the water temperature up. It's not working either, or I just can't get it hot enough. I've opened the radiator a couple times, and I just don't think it's getting hot enough. Then you have, this is your PTO, and this is your clutch for the tractor. So let me figure out a better way to show this, and I'll come back. Alright, so I put you up on a ladder. Hopefully I'm not in your way. I don't think I am. So first I'm going to turn the gas on. Okay, I got the gas pony motor on. Turn my ignition on. Let the pony motor warm up for a minute. Turn the throttle up. So since I've cranked it lots of times today, I'm not really worried about everything warming up. Then release my compression, and then I'll go ahead and turn the big motor over and then add some throttle to it. Gas is on. Nope, gotta turn the ignition on. That's how you start it. Alright, we'll take you on a little drive. So, what I'm going to do is, that's the gear. I got it in fourth right now. I've just got it idle at around 950 RPM. And got my wheels straight, since it's going to take more than one hand to drive here. Push my clutch forward. And away we go. If we want to, we can give a little throttle. So I figure I'd give you a kind of a walk around, see it running. You can definitely hear the squeak of the water pump. Needs a grill in one too. So there's 1957 John Deere 820. Hopefully have it for a long time.